Grace and Lily.
Danny and Oliver.
Awesome. And how long have you guys been getting adjusted?
We started coming in August of last year. So this many.
8 months?
8 months.
8 months. And how old, why did you guys come in initially?
Because Lily had torticollis, and one of the staff at Nature's Fair saw her and noticed that the torticollis was affecting her like motor skills and just her general awareness and ability to, you know, like
Just be a baby.
communicate. Yeah, baby's different, but she wasn't like it was a retired neonatal nurse, so she knows babies, and she just thought that every time she saw Lily, there wasn't an improvement in, you know, like her tracking and smiling and that kind of stuff. So
Okay.
she mentioned it to my sister, who then kind of talked to me about it, and we decided.
And how old was she then again?
3 months.
3 months. Okay.
There should have been improvement by that time, and you know, by 3 months, babies are usually aware of you and making eye contact and smiling and that stuff, and she
Right.
really wasn't
Right.
because of her neck.
Because of her neck.
Yeah.
And it was really to the side.
Yeah, like it was really tilted. So in order for her to do anything, there was a lot of effort for her to just do simple, you know, like turning her head to look at something was difficult for her.
Yeah.
And so she really didn't have any interest because her body was working overtime just to do simple things.
Okay.
Like we had heard about like kids getting adjusted because of, you know, like in the birth process, sometimes they can have some issues and, you know, and then have some stuff going on with their spine, but we really didn't think about it until someone saw Lily.
Yeah.
And then when we came to see you about Lily, I hadn't planned on any of the rest of us coming to get adjusted, but I was in a lot of pain after carrying these guys because she was 8 pounds, 10 ounces, and he was 7 pounds, 12 ounces. So
Yeah.
I was thinking about, you know, doing it, but then it wasn't really something that I knew would have the other benefits that it had.
Okay.
No, I don't think so, because I mean, I knew that she was having a hard time, and then, you know, I didn't think about it with him, but because he was they wanted to, you know, give him the prescription for acid reflux because he was puking a lot, or the pre-digested formula or whatever, because he was puking up everything, breast milk included. And I also just found out from last time I had them weighed in their checkup at the doctor that she was concerned about him because he was so rigid, and she said she didn't have those concerns anymore, right? Because he was really quite stiff right from the get-go.
That's you.
So she said that they were concerned about his like his development, and that he wouldn't have the same skills as a baby who was a little more flexible, like, you know.
And
Even at 6 months, so it was just at their 9 months that she said she saw a significant difference in him.
okay.
And I think it's because, you know, because he's been getting adjusted.
That's
Because it's a lifestyle change for us, a total lifestyle change. Like, we don't live the same as we used to. We don't eat the same, we don't think the same. We ask questions about everything, we investigate everything.
as far as your health goes.
Yeah.
Well, we're living more for these guys, and we want to make sure that we're functional and healthy for a long time. We want to give our bodies the best chance to do what they do.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that, you know, your body had its own ability to heal. Like, since I've been getting chiropractic treatment, when I do get a cold or I am sick, it lasts for a day or 2 days. Whereas before, it used to drag on for weeks. So, like, I just feel like my body works better. And we don't even have, you know, we don't take Tylenol anymore. There isn't anything in the house. We let our bodies work through things because we have a better understanding now of, you know, what's going on, as opposed to sort of blindly
Medicating ourselves.
Yeah, and sort of covering up whatever's going on instead of letting our bodies work through it.
Yeah.
And it was just more about, like, finding the best way, like, what to eat, so what we're putting into our bodies to make it healthier, as opposed to trying to, you know, put a Band-Aid over something and then causing other problems.
Yeah.
And finding out, you know, just asking questions
Yeah.
and investigating things.
So you've kind of made a 180 in that aspect?
Completely.
As far as food and, would you say you took medication and everything? Or?
Yeah,
Yeah.
food, medication, just my lifestyle was not healthy.
Okay. And how about you?
Well, yeah, I definitely, my sister and I both were always on antibiotics growing up, so I know that it's going to take a lot of time to, like, you know, rebuild what, you know, the effects that the antibiotics and the medication has had, but, I mean, it's totally different, and we feel more in control of, you know, I know there are a lot of things that we can't control and things going on in the environment and everything like that, but we can control what we eat and how we think about things and the questions we ask, and whether we choose to, you know, like immediately go the shortcut route that ends up with the longer term side effects, or we can, you know, go through and do the program for a year plus, you know, and then work at it from the inside out.
And
well, there are benefits that we didn't even realize, you know, like sleeping better and you know, our appetite, the way that we eat, pain, healing, energy levels definitely.
yeah.
And like I'll never be able to, you know, thank you enough for what you did for Lily, because she could have had, you know, they wanted to build her a big helmet that she would have worn for 2 or 3 years and or a collar or something like that, when really, you know, her body could heal on her own as long as she had the proper adjustments.
That's awesome.
I was just going to say that one of the biggest differences that I've noticed is my mood. I had been on antidepressants for almost 10 years, from the time I was in grade 10 till I was about 23 or 24, and I didn't have any problems with postpartum depression, which they thought I was going to, because I'd had this history of depression for so long, and they were ready to give me medication. I didn't have to take anything, and normally it's worse in the winter time, and I haven't had any signs or symptoms of anything whatsoever, and I haven't taken anything other than my multivitamin and got my adjustments on a regular basis.
Awesome.
So I think for depression and anxiety, people think that, you know, I know that it's really hard to deal with, but I don't think that medication is the answer. There's so many side effects with it that are really difficult to deal with, and there are no side effects to getting adjusted, and I always feel better, and I always sleep better, and I haven't had any symptoms whatsoever.